everybody, my name is Nemo and today we're playing the new Rakdos deck, Grinning Malice. Let's get started. And I'm already debating whether I'm gonna drop this Evolving Wilds turn 1, seeing as I do have the Bloodchief Ascension I want to drop as well. But I think I can afford to wait with the Bloodchief Ascension. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything first turn anyways, so I think I'm good just dropping this here, but now I have to think of whether I need to get a swamp or a mountain. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think there's anything in the deck that matters whether I get a swamp or a mountain, but I think I have more swamps in the deck than mountains. So, given that, I'm gonna take a mountain. I think I have 11 swamps and 9 mountains or something, if I remember correctly, so I guess I'm gonna choose to get a mountain for that reason, but yeah, anyways, we're playing against the Auramancer deck, so this Terminate is kind of useless against this guy since it is Hexproof, and Hexproof means that I can't kill it. I can't try and just destroy his lands or something like that. I could also, which is what I'm gonna do actually, which is what I should have done from the start, is to just pass my turn here and not drop a land. And throw this in my graveyard. Because I have Reanimate in hand. And Reanimate says for 1 mana, put target creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose a life equal to its converted mana cost. So sure, I'm going to lose 5 life from doing that to Demigod of Revenge. But if he doesn't have an answer, and his deck doesn't have a lot of answers, it has some. It has Pacifies, Phisms and blue cards that are basically the same as Pacifisms. But it won't have an instant speed answer, so at least I'm gonna lose 5 life, but so is he, you know? So that means that he may have the right cards, he may have the lifelink and all the shit he needs. However, he may not be able to use them in time to prevent himself from dying in 4 turns. So I think this is a pretty strong move to make. And I can also start blowing up his lands soon. Although I am a turn later now because I did this. And I did take some damage for it. So we'll see if it was worth it, you know. And I'm trying to think if there's anything to get rid of a pacifism or something like that. But looks like he has to play that card, and that's not really good for him if he has to play that. He gets Griffin Guide. And that's, I guess, the chump block. No, wait, he can actually trade here, but I have the Terminate, so I can deal with that. Hopefully, man, I really needed a swamp there. That's a shame, because I would have been able to play Bloodchief Ascension as well as Terminate. And that would have been a really powerful play, but now I can't. So he will at least be able to chump block me with his 2/2 Griffin. And that's kind of annoying, but at least this way he won't be able to trade, so I have to kill it anyways. And there we go. Next turn I can drop my rats, or I can destroy a land, or maybe Bloodchief Ascension. See, Bloodchief Ascension is a little bit slow here. This would have been great if I was able to drop it turn 1, but I wasn't able to because I had to get a land with Evolving Wilds. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know, all of this is kind of theoretical because, as we all know, what I should have done is turn 1 to just pass the turn and drop my Demigod in the graveyard that turn. Then all of this, I would have been a turn faster. Now he can double block me. And that's annoying. Anyways, I can still Wrecking. Well, he can double block me and then I'll Wrecking Ball. And he probably will double block me as well. Or he might not if he sees the Wrecking Ball. Well, let's go for it then. This does mean I can't play Bloodchief Ascension because I have to wait and see whether he double blocks me or not this turn. And there we go, double block. Alright, Wrecking Ball that thing. I don't have Trample, but if I did have Trample, then this was the right play to kill that thing. Because then I would have done more damage with my Trample, because that thing wouldn't be alive. Because Guardian Seraph prevents 1 damage from any source that deals damage to you, in this case, Kaigu, him. I don't know, he can get a lot of things here, so this is definitely troublesome. Yeah. And I don't know, maybe he has like a free card. No, Maybe he has a 5 power, a 5 cost card in hand, and then he kill him with yellow reds. But it's not very likely. But yeah, Blood Chief Ascension is just gonna get 1 trigger on it. Is this the thing that draws him a card? That was probably not the right thing to get here, because he has to be really quick. So what he needed was something to deal a lot of damage, but he can't because he has doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. So yeah, but I can discard the 2 things that he did have, because that is what he was hoping to draw to save him. So yeah, let's do that. And then I can still play Blood Chief Ascension here, even though it's pretty much too late and probably irrelevant. But hey, let's go for that. Let's see what he had. He's not gonna be happy about this either way. Lightning is a powerful move. Anyways, Flicker Wisp. I don't know, Flicker Wisp. I don't think. Well, they could have jump blocked me, so it's good to get rid of him, I guess. And he's at 2 life now. So if this thing ever activates, then that already kills him. But it's probably, like I said, it's irrelevant, because either he kills me here or I kill him, or he gains a bunch of life, and I probably still kill him, because I don't see how he can gain enough life. What he needs is the 4/5 thing that gives you Vigilance and Totem Armor. There's a card like that. It's a white card, and then a life gain card. So either he has to have drawn that or the life gain card and get one of them. Okay, well, he can get a card with Aura. Well, he can get Griffin Guide, so that means he can chump block. He can actually put that on Sovereigns. What? Okay, he could have put that on Sovereigns of Last Rulara, and then I wouldn't be able to do anything. Now he can get, like, he can get life. Well, he can get, yeah, that. Right, Daybreak Cornet. Okay, so he attacks for 7. He gains 7, and he doesn't have a card in hand, so I can't kill him with Hellhole Rats. Avatar of Discord. Actually, this is, yeah, this is pretty good. He did draw a card. Okay, well, there's only one shot. He has to have a big card in hand. So let's see it. Let's see if he drew a big enough card. With big enough. Whoa, yes! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Nice, nice. I got him. Oh, that was because he drew the card. See, I said it was a bad idea to put that on this guy. I was right. Alright, let's get another game. Hello people, we are back, and I'm playing another game with Grinning Malice, and this time I'm going to get my swamp with the Evolving Wild. So that's already a difference from the previous game. Another difference is he drops a forest here, and I don't have the card that pretty much made me win that previous game in hand this time, which was Reanimate. And I, for some reason, man, I have such a, like, I swear this is not an hour later or anything. I'm playing this, I immediately went to get another game, and now I got this game and I'm playing this, and now I already forgot the name of the card, or at least it just escaped my mind for a second there. But like, I have to have some kind of weird condition for that to be possible. Anyways, I can prevent him from drawing a card with that at least, so is that worth it? Probably not. Probably not. No, I'm gonna have to, like, the tempo at disadvantage for me and the loss of my Terminate. Like, my Terminate is probably worth more than whichever card he gets anyways, so I mean, I'll just let it slide. He has to at least use his 2 mana to sacrifice that guy, so that's something. And I can Wrecking Ball his lands, at least, so I get rid of one of his lands, or, you know, Hellhole Rats, I don't know. Like, if I get the land for Bituminous Blast, then I'm probably good anyway, because I got 2 of those, and those are really amazing cards. So, it's a pretty slow hand for this deck, I gotta say. But this deck isn't necessarily fast, it just seems fast because it's so powerful, I guess. I don't know, yeah, the deck seems really fast because I got so much stuff that just comes in and deals damage without the opponent even being able to react to it. And that makes games go pretty fast with this deck, but it's not necessarily a fast deck. Also, what the heck, he had to discard a land here and a Lord of the Extinction. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I'm gonna get lucky here. So let's do it. I don't know. Like, it just seems like he has some kind of weird hand. So I'm gonna try and screw him over with that. And I still have the Terminate, so it's not a terrible idea. Plus this may force him to play lower cost guys first, which makes Hello Reds better. Oh my shit, no. Okay, well, Deathbringer Folktar is great card, but it can't. Hello, yeah, I gotta do this. So I have the Bituminous Blasts and the Terminate. And those should help me win the game either way, but it was still really annoying here. But yeah, I mean, I annoy him, he annoys me back. That's how you play Magic. Sometimes, even if they're not the right decisions, they kinda are the right decisions. You know what I mean? Pernicious Deed. Well, okay, because I'm not planning to play anything anytime soon until you play something. Oh, by the way, Blightning. Why not? I could have waited with it, but I don't feel like it. My instinct was telling me to play it now, so I did. I mean, I can wait with it, but yeah, the thing about waiting with it is that then I won't have to. Then I may be forced to play Blightning on a time where I would rather play Bituminous Blast, for instance, and when that happens, then maybe he enters his hand after that, and then Blightning is kind of useless except for the free damage it deals. So I just take my shot here. He gets rid of another land again, so I was probably wrong about killing his land earlier. Okay, this is perfect, great target for Bituminous Blast, so I'll do that before he gets to untap. There you go. And oh yeah, I'll get a Bloodchief Ascension. That's actually, this is the kind of time where Bloodchief Ascension is kind of cool with me. Coming in like this. I mean, well, I could have gotten better stuff for it, sure. I won't argue that, but he might just kill the Bloodchief Ascension with his Pernicious Deed or something like that. So I'm more happy losing a Bloodchief Ascension to that. I wish I could kill that with Bituminous Blast, because that would be better for me, but I can't, so I'll terminate it. Right? Ashenmoor Liege also, he doesn't have to target it to kill it with Pernicious Deed, but it is kind of a threat, right? So, and I got more stuff, so yeah, I guess I'll play it. Yeah, you can't regenerate, and it's also not only kill some kind of color creature, so yeah, you can't react to that, bro. I know it's a good card, but it's not that good that it can survive a Terminate. Come on now. Terminate is probably one of the best removal spells ever, because it's a 2-cost destroy and can't regenerate, and destroys everything that can be targeted. I mean, because it does have to target, but other than that, it's great. So yeah, he'll take this with his Pernicious Deed. I kind of expected that, but now he still has some trick at least. And I didn't have to put all my eggs on the table. In one basket on the table. Whatever, you know. You know what I'm talking about. Kind of just wanted that Pernicious Deed gone, because it slows this game down, and his deck is better when the game is slowed down. Also, you shouldn't play that when I don't have 3 creatures on the field, because now I know not to ever get 3 creatures. Also, I'll just get my land here, because that means that next turn I have more chance to draw something other than land. So that's why I play that. Otherwise, I would have kept it in hand like this land, because I got all the mana I ever need. So there's no... Oh man. See, this is... Well, I mean, through the 2 lands aren't important, so, but he does get to draw a card off of it. See, this is shitty, because I almost... Hey, the game didn't even pause for me. Great, amazing, superb. This is shitty because I almost don't want to kill that thing, because he just draws 2 cards, the Rancor goes back in his hand. But it is a threat. Well, I guess I'm kind of forced to just wait and see if he plays something else first. Because I'd be happy if he did. And I assume that if he's good, then he probably just keeps it like this. He won't sacrifice it. He'll just keep whacking at me with that until I'm forced to kill it, and then he sacrifices it. But hey, he can't resist playing that dude, which I'm now going to kill, because I'd rather kill that at this point. And maybe I'll get something that can block this guy. That'd be sweet. You know, if I'm lucky, then I'll get something that can block at least trade or something. Enters the battlefield, sacrifices it unless you discard two. I don't have 2 cards in hand. If this had been another land, then that would have been possible. If I'd have kept this in hand, then that would have been possible. So I guess let this be a lesson for me to think about, you know, when I play something a little more, because Avatar of Discord is in this deck. And yeah. Or maybe it's a lesson to me to not use Avatar of Discord, I don't know, something like that. But I'm at 14 and, you know. So yeah, I just learned not to play my lands here, so let's not play my lands now. Yeah, I'm gonna be at 10. It's gonna be time to start carrying. If I get another Bituminous Blast, I would use it on 4-1 now. You know, kinda sucks when you got something like this hacking in at you, and that's why that card is so good. Also, why the hell do I draw 3 cards in a row here? I guess because the game wants me to lose. That's why. I suppose that'll be the reason. Didn't I just sacrifice this Evolving Wild to make sure that I would draw less lands? Because there'd be less lands in my deck. My deck should be shuffled and stuff like that. And then I actually needed to keep the Evolving Wilds in my hand, as it turned out later. But still, yeah, he just takes the 4 damage here and now he kills me. So that's great. That's really good. Yeah. And it even dealt 1 damage to me as well. Sure, but I did get a counter on my Bloodchief Ascension. That's great. Amazing. Yeah, I don't like these Bloodchief Ascensions, to be honest. But then, I haven't tested this deck a lot yet, so they could be good still. And that's why they're in the deck as well. Because I haven't... But my gut instinct just tells me the card is not great. At least not for my playing style, it isn't. But, yeah, anyways, that's the Rakdos Grinning Malice deck. 1 win, 1 loss. I always like to get more wins than losses, but it wasn't in there for me. It wasn't in the cards for me today. Yeah, see, the stupid thing is that first game, I feel like I misplayed at first, because I didn't just immediately throw my guy in the yard and go for the whole reanimate plan. I only realized that a turn late. But even though I misplayed, I still won the game, and I got really lucky in winning the game as well. In this game, I feel like I did everything correct, but I was unlucky. So, yeah, that's not a very happy note to end this on, but I am gonna end this on that note. So, guys, my name is Benemo, my name will still be Nemo next time, and I hope you enjoyed this video, even though I was a little bit grumpy about my sad drawing skills. Well, see you guys next time.